Hey guys, it's your girl Ope and welcome to the All Shows Nigerian channel where I review Nollywood movies, series and reality TV shows. Today,
after much inquiries and much suggestions, much motivation, you guys have finally gotten me to be able to
review the Amazon Prime Video Nollywood series titled She Must Be Obeyed. Honestly, I didn't want to review this series because I felt like I was just hearing so many negative opinions and thoughts on the movie, like how some people expected more from the movie, how some people were like happy with how the movie was, but like it just felt like it was just a comedy type of thing, and just how unserious the movie was. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to waste my time on this series because at the end of the day each episode was 1 hour and it was 5 episodes, so that's like 5 hours of my time, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this thing if it's going to actually annoy me. But I'm glad you guys got me to watch it, and I definitely have some thoughts that I'm going to share concerning it today. Let's get into this review. So the synopsis of this movie is basically a captivating series exposing the dark side of a successful Afrobeat music artist who goes by the name Bola Adewale, aka She, who will do anything to stay at the top. As she manipulates and exploits those around her, a determined group joins forces to expose her true nature, leading to a thrilling journey of deception and revenge in the music industry. So overall thoughts, I feel like I had so many thoughts on this series. I keep calling it a movie because I'm so used to reviewing movies. I think this is the first series I'm actually reviewing on my channel. But yeah, my overall thoughts on this series, I feel like it was a lot of ups and downs. If you're a new subscriber, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? Thank you guys so much for finding this channel. I hope you enjoy what you see in this channel, what you hear in this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every single time I post a video. For you returning subscribers and returning viewers, thank you so much for returning back. I really appreciate you guys. As you can see, we're on our road to 100 subs. I know it seems like a small and insignificant number, but for me it's a very important thing, because at the end of the day I feel like almost 100 of you believe in this channel, and I don't know, I can't even express my level of gratitude to you guys. So thank you so much for the support, the unending support to this channel. And yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, I would like to say the lip sync in this series was sinking for real. Besides that, the stage performances were great and very entertaining, especially the award ceremony in episode 1. I really enjoyed that, like the stage presence of all the actors playing like artists or whatever, and their dancers was really nice. I like how the rooms were filled. It wasn't like all those kind of movies where they'll be saying, oh, they are performing and like the place is not actually filled up. But I'm actually happy that they actually got the space for the award ceremony or the music performances filled up. So that actually like brought those scenes into reality more. I also love the plot twist of the crazy connection and relationship between She and Adeze. With us finding out that Adeze was actually the voice behind She's music. That was really nice. And one thing about funkeakindele is that she's unpredictable. She may create funny movies that are surface level and don't like have deep meaning, but one thing you can give her is that her movies and her series are unpredictable. So I definitely like that. Some characters stood out extremely well for me as well, and that would be Tito, who was played by Vi. I think that's how you pronounce her name, and Excite, who was played by Waje. Cisco, who was played, I don't know his name now, but he also did pretty well playing that role, that animated and eccentric supporting character in the movie. But every other person acting in this movie was very made in their delivery of their performance, in my opinion. The funny thing is that this movie was also extremely star-studded, but that didn't even help in anything. It didn't help with any of the acting scenes. We had Patience Ozoko, Nancy Isime, Chiweta Luagu, Funkeakindele, Okon the comedian, and Mike Ezeronyi, and so many others. And I just feel like I would have loved all these actors and actresses to do more. And don't get me wrong, this was a nice series, but at the end of the day, I feel like these roles that were played by these particular people were a major flop, and I hope that they do better in season 2. I also like that the movie exposed or shed some light in the toxic nature and environment within the music industry, especially how all these online trolls and bullies in question behind these certain blogs and social media pages are actually run or controlled to a great extent by celebrities that are jealous of their colleagues in the industry. So I like that they shed some light in that, although I wish they got deeper in that conversation as well. The series was definitely funny and light-hearted, and now don't get me wrong, Funkeakindele is an extremely talented actress and producer, and at this point a jack of all trades because we've seen her sing, we've seen her like rap, we've seen her do so many things in this industry, and I truly respect her 1,000%. I get that Funke Akindele tries to make her movies or her series have this comedic or lightness to it, but I would just love to see more seriousness from her in her films, in her series, or whatever. Being funny can honestly take you so far, and Jennifer's Diary was cute back then, but now I feel like we need more. The She series had great potential, and I just feel like she lightly glazed over some serious topics or important topics that she could have dived deeper into in this series. Like for instance, I wish she had given us more backstory and insight on her upbringing and the journey of how she became a star and how like she also became this distasteful and vile character that she is now. I also feel like they glazed over the topic of her alopecia as well. Obviously, She's mother was a major part of the reasons why she lacked self-esteem while growing up with alopecia. But now that she's obviously become a celebrity, I wish she developed the topic a bit more. In my head, she negatively portrayed the disease on the series, and I wish like she raised some sort of positive awareness to it instead. For instance, when she was looking for like good media publicity to do like for the community in the series, when she was talking to her team or whatever, and they were suggesting stuff for her, I feel like she could have maybe done something that involved like her getting involved with like a foundation for women with alopecia, or partner with organizations or treatment centers to provide, I don't know, accessible treatments to the community for people that suffer from this illness. That was just honestly my opinion, and I'd definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. There were also a few other things I noticed that I kind of questioned. For instance, did she start up her career as a singer or just a music producer in the beginning? Because in the throwback scene of when she discovered her Daisy, it seemed like she was already a star and a celebrity back then. So did she make it in the industry, or how did she make it in the industry all that while prior to discovering her Daisy? That's what I mean by like there was no backstory. It's like we're just supposed to assume that Adesi has been in her life all this while, but it's like no, obviously years have passed since she's become this celebrity, and it's like what was she doing back then before she discovered Adesi? Maybe she was a record producer or something, but like I feel like they should have shed more light on that. Secondly, why did she want Victoria, who is supposedly her personal assistant, to look like a house help? I get she was insecure and didn't want anyone looking better than her in the limelight, but haba. At the end of the day, I feel like a personal assistant is also a reflection of somebody or a reflection of themselves, whoever they are working for. So it just didn't make sense to me that she wanted her personal assistant to be looking all raggedy. And also, please, what did she mean by
she was going to get Justin Bieber to feature on her track? That's so easy.
That's so easy. At this point, I couldn't take the series seriously after that because they could have at least, reduced the Delulu a little bit and said a more realistic artist that they wanted her to work with, like Davido or Burna Boy or Rema. I just felt like Justin Bieber was such a huge stretch. Like it was so crazy to me how they came up with that. But yeah, that was actually very funny and ridiculous. There were also some extremely cringe scenes, like for example, the flirting scene between Victoria and Pedro Abi Henry. Like, yeah, we didn't need to see that. Never again. I really wanted to poke my eyes out, and poke my ears out during that scene. Another scene that made me cringe was the part of Livinus, who was played by Mike Ezironye. It was honestly a horrible, fake, broken English that he had going on there. And when I was hearing it, every scene I heard it in, I was like, nah, this is horrible. And it was extremely horrible to hear. And to think I actually found it funny in the movie that he acted a few years ago, Brother Jeku, where he also had that kind of accent. I feel like maybe I was just really young at that time to hear it. But this one, it was a complete no-no. And please, never again. I won't even sweat anything if I don't have to see his character in season 2, to be honest. Lastly, my favorite scenes I think would have to be, like I said, the award ceremony at the beginning in episode 1 and the fight scene at the end between Pedro and Bayo. That drop from the stairs when Bayo pushed Pedro was definitely convincing. That was a nice action part of the movie, and I definitely enjoyed that. Overall, I feel like this movie was definitely funny. It was light-hearted in an entertaining way. It was not so predictable, which of course I'll give Auntie Funke her movies may not have the best stories or be the most developed, but one thing is for sure is that she would always be unpredictable. The visuals of this movie and the setup were extremely great. I keep calling it a movie, the series. Oh my god. I feel like aside all that, the movie did lack some depth, unfortunately, and I hope they're able to work on all of that in season 2 because it seems like this show is going to have a season 2. Overall, I think I'm going to give this series or this season a 4.5 out of 10. Yes, that's a low score because I feel like it just needs some more. Like this series definitely just needs some more like push, and I hope that honestly in season 2 they deliver. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Comment down below what you guys thought. I know it seems very rushed, but I feel like I didn't want to delay this review till next week because I feel like the hype of this series would have gone down by then. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!